Hello. Good evening. Welcome in. Hey, Kenster. Hey, Jam. Hello, everybody else out there who might be in the chat or watching the VOD. Does anybody watch these VODs? If you do watch, if you're watching this VOD right now, send me a message. I challenge you. I dare you. Let me know. But yeah, we're back. I've got the itch. I've got the sickness. I'm telling you, I've got the sickness. I was thinking like, what do I feel like streaming? And I'm like, I just want to draw more. Thank you, Jam. Hey, Chillin'. Oh man, that's such a great emote. The squeaky morph. The squeaky morphs. Yeah. As usual, or not as usual, as last time, we'll start off with a little color study. I picked out a photo here. It turns, and actually I'll link it in the chat. You can take a look at home. Oh man, Jam, you got the puppet in there. That looks great. We got to get you some more emote slots now. I think that's your next challenge, is like, how do we expand your repertoire even further? Because I know you had to remove the Dr. Pepper. What? It auto-uploaded? What do you mean? Anyway, here's something. Here's a mystery for you. Maybe you can answer this. The link for this photo says body of water with a helicopter flying over it. Am I missing something? I do not see a helicopter anywhere in this frame. If you can see a helicopter, like, please let me know. Am I just like completely missing it? Oh, it instant uploaded. Yeah. You got a lucky dice roll. You never know with those things. But yeah, we're gonna do this color study. This one I thought was interesting because it's a little more monochromatic. Yeah, I mean, it could be above the camera guy. It's just like a weird way to title your image when there's no visible helicopter in the frame. But another thing I really appreciated was like, look how tiny these boats are. I don't know if you can really even see. Right where my antenna is wiggling. That's like a full-on little boat. Would it mean that he's in a helicopter? But it's called a body of water with a helicopter flying over it. Anyway, it turns out this guy is like the same photographer who did the last two that I've drawn. And honestly, his work is brilliant. I was looking through and I pulled some more that I'll use for future streams. So I've got a nice queue of, I don't know, 8 to 10 images that I feel would be really good to try drawing. So anyway, let's put pen to paper, as they say. Do they say that? Does somebody say that? I kind of pre-selected like a neutral gray, and I'm also setting the background to a slightly cool, more of like a cool gray. And hey, Eerie, speaking of grays, hello, Eerie Gray. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. One of these days I'm gonna be like, I hope you're not doing well, and then everybody's gonna be shocked. I already know that, like, okay, so these won't be like totally symmetrical, but it's more or less symmetrical. I'm just gonna do this. We have the two halves. I'm gonna leave a little sliver there so I just remember where my horizon is. Jam, I would never. I can't even like jokingly be mean to people. I can't do it. It really like unsettles me. Also, this is way too big, isn't it? Hold on. It's gonna be more like that. Not that this all has to be to perfect scale, but even this is like a little too far out, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm just thinking about like how is this? structured. What is the... What's the overall movement? Maybe I'll zoom out a little. Ooh. I swear my fingers have become less less human ever since I started streaming. It's weird. Oh yeah, let's switch over our music. Thank you, Nobuo Uematsu, for the Lost Odyssey soundtrack. Great soundtrack. But actually, let's hear John Schofield. Okay, this needs to be even more like neutral. I'll like shift it blue, I guess. Yeah, we'll figure out exactly where this separation is, but I just want to like block in. Oh, and actually, yeah, this needs to be darker. If anything, I should be using this lighter value. Okay, we'll block in the clouds separately. So right now I'm just trying to get the rough silhouette. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good start to the week. If this is the start to your week. The other thing I'm like curious about, excited about, I'm interested to see the challenge of is like how to handle these reflections and make them like resolve nicely. Oh, you saw 28 years? Well, I mean, I'm curious, what'd you think? Did you enjoy it? I didn't know, okay, I don't want to spoil anything. I didn't know that one guy, the very yellow guy, I didn't know that he was in the movie, that actor. So that was a fun surprise for me. I heard he drew this too big. Let's see. So we got like a hill up here. That's here. But yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good. They're setting it up for the sequel, which I understand. Knowing that like it's like a planned new trilogy does change things somewhat also. Okay, we're gonna have a cloud like in here, so I'm not gonna worry about that. 3 stars, yeah. Whereas like, oh my god, last night I watched, I know Jam, you know this already. I watched Irma Vep. I really liked that movie. That's like kind of my flavor of movie. It's just like a crazy mess of like the making of a movie within a movie, and it's not breaking the fourth wall exactly. It's more just like, I guess it's a little bit meta. Yeah, eerie, like I did enjoy it. I'm excited to see the next one. It was, you know, it's just very different, and I know that was intentional. Not everything worked for me. I felt like it was trying to do maybe too much, but I don't know. You don't need to hear my criticisms. It's not that interesting. I don't know why I'm getting, well, yeah, I do kind of want to get like a little bit of this line blocked in. And already I gotta pull in like a purple. I just need to have my purple. And I think I can use it around here. and a little bit lighter. And what I might end up doing is put clouds on another layer. Yeah, I never watched Weeks. I heard bad things, and I was like, oh, maybe I can avoid that one. Not that I like look for movies to avoid. Oh, that's too saturated. Got to tone it down a little. I got to use a bigger brush. I'm getting too like precious with a lot of these lines, whereas I need to be working like looser, faster. I realized the one I did yesterday, I took about an hour, and my goal is to get this a little faster so that it, not for the sake of speed, but like to not overthink it, to be like more quickly decisive. I'm not going to sweat the reflections in the water until I do the clouds. I think we'll do the clouds first, and then we'll come back to do the reflections. I think that makes more sense. Now these... This is going to require a few layers. We'll go in with more shadow in here. I do want to get, yeah, a little bit of this. Anyway, tonight we're shuffling some tracks that I've previously pulled for my show. When in doubt, it's a pretty safe bet to have some Gurt approved tunes without having to be too picky about it. Oh, even that's not dark enough. This is more like, where would I use this value? I don't know if it'll be right there, actually. Maybe... No, it's a little darker than I thought. Hello, Hexa. How's it going? I hope you're having a good one. We're back with another one of these things. We're still pretty early. I'm just kind of getting a feel for it. They're really fun. I seriously recommend it to anybody. You just don't, my tips are like, don't take it seriously. Just have fun with it. Don't worry about it being like accurate. Instead, think about like how can I kind of capture some of the vibes of the subject. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this isn't like anything revolutionary. Anybody who's studied art or drawing has probably done similar things, exercises. But for me, it's like I just haven't kind of forced myself to sit down and do this sort of work in a long time. And it's been very rewarding. These colors are kind of muddied. I'm gonna have to, let's just crank up the brush size and yeah, because this all needs to be darker. I gotta push this even darker. Let's see. Let me find my like darkest value, and then maybe I can work backwards from there. I think I can And the idea that like, you know, generally things are going to get lighter as they're farther in the distance because of atmosphere. Hey, Rugi. I caught some of your stream earlier. It was lovely, of course. I really don't know what I'm doing with this color palette yet. Oh, it's always fun. I mean, I find it fascinating to watch artists draw in general and see the way that like, you know, your brain is working. I feel like I always learn something from even just passively watching. And like, I don't know, I really admire the way you can I just kind of confidently create lines, and like the way that you go about drawing figures and faces, and it's a really weak area for me. What am I doing here? I don't like this purple here. Can I get away with this? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Yeah, I think this is more like what I'm looking for, at least as like a base value. It might even still be a little dark. Oh no! Oh sorry, X. I'm just like zoning in and out. But a 4-hour nap is dangerous. That's very dangerous. Good luck. Hmm. I think so. Right now, like, yeah, I'm gonna do a separate layer for the water, and then maybe we'll do a separate layer for the clouds. I've been trying to do these as just one layer, but in fact, maybe it is time to just like block some clouds in, because I think that will help me. So we'll go to the filbert. I think this has to be bigger. Yeah. Oh, the stream yesterday? Thanks. Actually, I'm already working too slow. I gotta shut off the part of my brain that's like thinking a little too much. I like this cloud here. It's just kind of like barging in, and now it's a good excuse to find our next cloud value. Oh, Arugis. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I'm sorry. I misread, and now I understand your message. Yes. I'm sorry that I missed it live as well. Um it's really good. It's so good. Yeah, thank you again, Arugi. Shit, this is getting a little complicated. Let me do a quick pass on the sky. We do the wet flat. No. Hmm. That didn't really work as well as I'd hoped. That's fine. We can just paint over it. We'll get something eventually. A little bit of a tonal shift here, but I don't think you'll mind. This is a nice one. By Birth Control. They have some wild album cover art. Birth Control. In fact, this is worth like me pulling this up. Hold on a second. Let me retrieve something here. I don't think these would violate terms of service. Well, one of them will. I'm specifically looking at the album Operation by Birth Control. This has an absolutely gnarly cover. It's the easiest way to do this. Oh, this is huge. Okay, hold on. We're almost there. Here you go. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this cover. I'll even make it a little bigger. We'll zoom in on the illustration part. Some kind of little babies being eaten by a giant insect? Are they tiny babies? I don't know. And then you've got the top-notch typography, the lettering here. Birth Control Operation. Anyway. There you go. Okay, I think I'm gonna merge these layers pretty soon. But since I'm not there yet, let's do a little bit on the water in the foreground. I want to establish like a darker blue, not too saturated. See that it's kind of weirdly streaky. I'm not used to these like wet oils yet, but I'll try to use this to set up a base. Yeah, you can tell I really don't know how to wield this brush very well yet. Anyway, this is going to get covered up by some clouds. We just need kind of a decently smooth No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Hello, Fox. Yeah, if you know how this painting ends, please don't tell me. If you know how this ends, then you're one step ahead of me. Okay, let's go back to our cloud layer. I think I need some pretty bright whites. I'll go back to the flat brush. I'm trying again. I'm trying to think of these as like dimensional forms, and that I'm kind of drawing the planes of these forms, but also I'm keeping it sort of loose. But I'm trying to do a little more than just drawing exactly what I'm seeing, just recreating what I'm seeing. And also making, you know, little adjustments if I need to. There's this kind of fun blobby guy here. Yeah, this is Procreate. I'm just running Procreate on an iPad iPad Pro 3rd gen. And I'll link the brushes I'm using too, because that's sometimes a question. Yeah, it's a little $6 brush pack based on John Singer Sargent's oils. And I'm just kind of trying to force myself to get a little more comfortable. I like this weird cloud blob. In fact, I think I need a color for this guy. Oh, I made that way too big. It's so easy to do that. Yeah, yeah, the brush incompatibility is kind of a pain. I mean, I don't think they're not like miraculously great brushes, but I do like them. And I'm trying to use them more. But yeah, I use Clip Studio, and I've started to use Krita the tiniest bit, not really. Okay, bigger brush here. Force me to work a little bigger. I kind of unintentionally messed with the scale of these clouds. Yes, I have seen Why Don't You Play in Hell? And hey, Galuda. I have seen that, right? Yeah. I gave that a solid 4 stars. I'm not trying to make you do work, but you can see if I have it logged on Letterboxd, I'm like very what's the word? Rigorous about logging things on Letterboxd. From what I've seen so far, by the way, Krita is like pretty easy to pick up. Arugi, I don't mean to call you out, but if you're still here, you seem to be enjoying Krita well enough, except for layer management. You mentioned that that's like a real pain. I haven't spent enough time in it to have specific complaints or anything. These clouds are weird. It'll make more sense once we round out the colors and kind of carve away at it some more, but right now it looks really strange. I want this sense of the light like coming in over the mountain as well. I mean, that's going to be for later, I guess, somewhat. Should be bigger. Yeah, Jam, when in doubt, if you're ever wondering, that's a surefire way to know. Some movies if I saw it a long time ago, I just mark it as watched. It's a strange color up here, isn't it? I don't know if I like this one. Actually, maybe, no. Maybe, let me try to like, oh yeah, it's not really that much darker. It's barely darker. I don't have a letterboxed command. Maybe I should. This band is good. I haven't heard enough of their music. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, also I've been trying to do more art streams lately. Normally I play a lot of shmups, variety, indie games, racing games. I don't know, a little bit of kind of everything. Sometimes, well, no, not everything. A little bit of a lot of things. But lately, these art streams have been so nice. These clouds are really fucked up. That's okay. I think I made the mistake of, yeah, I should have blocked in like more of a larger mass and then carved it away, I think. Might have been a better approach for me. Smile for me. Smile for me. No, I don't think I've heard of that. Oh, point and click adventure game? I will wishlist that. I'll take a look later. Train to Busan? Oh, man. I don't... Okay, first of all, I don't want to be too much of a hater. I enjoyed Train to Busan. I did think it was overrated. I think it's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, definitely worth a watch. 100%. But also, I mean, yeah, but I really don't like talking in absolute terms about things. Like, you might love it. And that's cool. I hope you do. I think you'll still enjoy it. I mean, I can find enjoyment in just about any movie. I want a really eerie gray. Yeah, that's exactly how I imagine Jurassic World Rebirth will be. Parasite, I will disagree. I think that is like truly a masterful work that deserves all the attention it's gotten. But I also, well, okay, I don't know. I saw it before it was like before it won the Academy Award, before it got like maybe super hyped. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I think that absolutely deserves it. Parasite the Maxim. I don't know that one. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know anything about this. Yes, I do like Annihilation. Uh, and that reminds me, they're not the same movie at all, but what, Arrival was like around the same time and they both start with A. But like Arrival, I remember not really caring for. But Annihilation was great. Um, but again, if you like it, then great. That's cool. I didn't say anything about that one, but that was Taylor McFerrin. Really talented. He is Bobby McFerrin's son. Yeah, the ending of Annihilation, like I love movies with that kind of ending, and I won't say anything more than that. Big fan. Also like Under the Skin, Jonathan Glazer. For that matter, oh man, the movie Sexy Beast is also really magnificent. Did it take a while to get to the dinosaurs? Oh, that's not dark enough for this part. We got to push it a little more. Maybe this area is fine. Sphere. Oh, I love both of those actually. As as a wee lad, a wee slug, I really liked the Sphere, the book. I read it as a small slug, and it was great. It made quite an impression. I don't know what I've done with these clouds. It's a little strange. Let's take a step back. I gotta open them up a little more. They're too dense. We gotta like fluff them up. I miss when artists would just put like a little instrumental feature like this one on in their albums. This is from a Dan Curtin album from like 96 or 7. Oh yeah, I really like Moon. Yeah, Event Horizon is wild. I mean, I always thought Moon was like pretty critically acclaimed at least, right? I haven't really seen anybody hating on Moon like ever. I think Moon's great. Also, I mean, Sam Rockwell, come on. Sam Rockwell, come on. Let's come back to the cloud. Let's instead try the anti-cloud. That's right, Jam. Oh, Mimic, yeah. I have seen Mimic. I also really like Kronos, the early Del Toro. It's got like a young what's his face? It's got a young that guy in it. Oh, Smoking Aces? No, I don't think I saw Smoking Aces. I remember hearing about it, seeing something about it. Okay. What the hell? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. What the hell? That's too bad. I liked those. I like those brushstrokes. We'll come back to this. Let's get, I guess, yeah, this whole thing. Yes, Lucky Number 11. I agree. I really liked it. And yeah, Nightmare Alley. Nightmare Alley was a good time. I'm going to shift this slightly. Hmm. Hmm. I know this approach probably seems like counterintuitive, but I'm trying in a lot of cases to kind of mix some of these colors by hand and see just like how they work or don't. Oh, that's awesome. I've been on the cloud layer like this whole time. At some point, I'm just going to merge all these layers together. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, I know I've recommended this album before on stream. Logi and Swarvy. It's really nice. Oh, we got a little hill. Whoops. Got a little hill here. That's nice. Can I? Yeah. I love being able to reuse some of these colors. Just drop it over here and it like kind of works to balance out. This whole section being like a different color is weird. I think we need to revisit that a little. You didn't care for it? Go on slightly darker and slightly less saturated? Oh yeah. Well, okay. So I haven't put much in here that gives a sense of the scale yet. We don't have little trees. We don't have the boats in. I feel like that'll start to help a little bit. And also, just trim this back a little. Oh wow, we've arrived in Gentle Giant territory. I didn't think the stream was going to go off the rails that fast. This is a nice tune. Let's hear it. I think that's too saturated, right? Or is it? It's like on the edge. The return. What is the return? Probably something obvious. The return. Is that just the name of the movie? Also, I'm just going to merge all these layers. Well, I'll keep the lake separate. Oh. Oh. I think maybe I saw a trailer for that. Just adding like a little bit of definition. But again, a lot of this stuff isn't really the point. I'm not going to try to render this in like too much detail. Maybe we just suggest a few little snippets. Oh, Ralph Fiennes, that guy's in everything. He is a fine actor, however. Okay, yeah, this cloud should be higher up in the water. I see that now. And I'll make this more solid to start and then... Oh, I always like to hear shook. Always nice to be shook. This fall, shook has a whole new meaning. Man, I think it's really a shame that we don't get movie trailers with that style of narration anymore. I mean, I actually generally avoid trailers as much as I can, but I do go see stuff in theaters. And it's hard to avoid them if you're sitting there in the seat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a great emote. What happened with this mountain up here? We'll just go fresh on top of this.
Bingo.
Oh, thanks for the follow. And I'm not too chatty tonight, but it's nice to just hang out and draw. Thanks for being here. Actually, now I am just thinking about more movies. I'm going to see F1 tomorrow in IMAX. Mostly because I'm a fan of F1. I don't have the highest of hopes for the movie itself, but I think it's going to be a really impressive, fun experience in like full blown IMAX. It's going to be a spectacle, and that's cool. I like that. It's interesting, these clouds in the bottom left. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's kind of this like muddy, I don't know how to like place that color. Not that I need to recreate it, but I do think so. The underside of those clouds are not reflecting. I'm using Procreate. And welcome in, Roberto. Erie, did you hear that Superman has gone woke? Sorry, let's not even go there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope you have a good time with the Superman. Oh God, I don't even want to get into it, but there was like some fucking Fox News headline. It was like Superman promotes, pro-immigrant agendas, or Superman is an immigrant. It's like, yeah. It's the dumbest shit. It's like, don't go see that new Superman. Sorry, everybody. I try to keep that stuff off the stream. It's so fucking stupid. So anyway, yeah, I hope it's good. I'm going to go back to this nice grassy area here and let's find a darker shade. So we can punch up some of these little globules. So this, what is that, like a little rock wall, I think, that's running along? That's a good question. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering the same thing. Honestly, I'm fully planning on skipping the new Jurassic World movie. At least not. I wasn't gonna go see it in a theater, but maybe. I mean, that could change. But okay, what's going on here? This needs to be darker. Better than the last two and might be better than one. Interesting. Oh, Jam, they're doing it on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I don't know if that's true in my area, but that's cool. Yeah, I always go for the discount Tuesday. If I'm going to see something in a theater, generally, with a few exceptions. There's some other theaters I might go to sometimes. I misread that as the original Japanese version, like JP. And I was like, oh, there was a Japanese version of Jurassic Park. Yeah, the original Jurassic Park. I mean, yeah, you can't recapture that. You can't and it's fine. Like, you just have to make something different. You can never have another Jurassic Park for the first time again. It's been done. They keep kind of trying, but I think it just needs to be more different. And it does seem like this new one is maybe more different. My brain is rotted for many reasons. It's okay. It's not so bad. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious, Galuda, I don't know if you said, but like, are you stuck on like a certain boss or anything in Returnal? Oh my god, Jam. I saw a trailer for that thing and I was like, nope, I don't think so. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you've got treats in store. It'll start to click. You'll start clearing the first boss consistently. But yeah, it kicked my ass. I forgot about this song, actually. This is a nice one. Okay, we got to bridge the gap here. Man, these clouds at the very bottom are rough. No, I would say don't spoil it. Ooh, a strong homing laser gun. That sounds, yeah, that sounds pretty sweet. What am I doing here? Just gonna put a little accent there. Was that good? I don't know. You can whisper it to me. Oh yeah, absolutely. You could DM it to me, whatever. Or feel free to post it in the Discord, spoilered or whatever. I mean, I think it's pretty unlikely that anybody's really that eager. Maybe. They're engineered more than like they're created in a way. I mean, I'm just not the audience, and that's also fine. It's like not a problem. I've got other stuff to watch. Hmm. I'm looking back at these clouds a little bit. I feel like they're falling a little flat in some areas, and I feel like the shape of them is a little too vague. It's a little hand wavy. Oh yeah, and like all in here. Okay, Jam, let's see. I don't even know who those people are. But yeah, that sounds dumb. That sounds dumb as hell. Oh yeah, the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, okay, sure, cool. Again, I just don't. I'm probably not the audience for it, but like, if it's good, that's cool. I want it to be good. Oh, wow. I got to push this actually darker. I guess it's more like this value. Hmm. Hmm. Sure. Let's put some darker little blips in here, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's a good thing. This is like out of my comfort zone, but I'm not feeling as confident about this one overall compared to the last, which is fine. Yeah, the uncanny valley of the live action or the CG whatever Lion King stuff. It's so it's so like unpleasant to my eyes. That's a nice way to put it, right? I think. Again, not for me. It's cool. It's tough. The flat brush, it's like I do feel like I need to be changing the brush size a little more than I would like. HTTYD. How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, okay, okay. I see. That's cool. Yeah, Elio. I'm also curious to see Elio. I don't know what to do about these clouds in the foreground. I don't know the answer. I think I need to just be consistent in the color. I can't switch to this like warmer tone. It's too confusing. This is where artistic license intervenes. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Kudo. Kudos to you. What were you up to? How was your stream? And yeah, if you don't know me, I am Gert. I'm a space slug. Tonight we're doing a little art stream, enjoying some music. This is a color study. Marvel Rivals. All right. I'm taking way longer to do this than I expected, but it's fine. I think it's fruitful. That's strange. Hmm. All right. So yeah, I'm drawing this image. I believe this is from somewhere in Ireland. But this is just kind of a warm-up color study to just get comfortable. I'm trying out some different techniques as I go. Oops, not that. And then we'll draw a little alien creature. I think I can manage to do a gurploid tonight. Hmm. Thanks, Jam. There's some parts that like just don't resolve right now. I'm trying to figure out how I want to handle that. What the hell? Galuda. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the metaphorical raid. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. But yeah, wait, what am I doing here? I just want to take the edge off of that. Just a hair. Like, basically, this whole area in here just doesn't make sense. I think this is working pretty well. I'm happy with this generally. Yeah, you can raid when you're not actually live, which is silly. It doesn't really make sense. This is like almost okay over here. Maybe let's do the little boats. Let's get a filbert in here. Because we want like a sense of scale. Oh, this is going to have to be like a teeny tiny brush, isn't it? Damn, I need it to be even thinner. Just a little. That's even too strong. I probably can't raid myself though, right? Or can I? We can move our little boat wherever we want. That's actually too big, isn't it? Let's shrink you down a little more. Oh, and thank you, Galuda, for the auto host. Jam, that would be a devious trick, but I also think it would be very funny. Fuck it. Okay, I'll do a separate layer for the other boat. Boat number 2. It's just like this. No. This probably is not the right brush to be drawing like this line, but I'm being stubborn about it, and I want to try to make it work. Oh yeah, Jam, that was a good bit. But then you double Chronist. I have to say I've never uptimed myself all the way. I'm too scared. And this is silly, but I'm going to do a separate layer for a little bit of paint on the body of this thing. Well, that sort of gives some sense of scale. I wonder if I do a layer on top of the water. Wet, streaky, flat. I don't know if this is going to work. Really low opacity, really big. Some really light washes. Is that doing anything? Oh, it is. Okay. I don't know. I think I could futz with this a lot longer, but oh, I do see. I see an obvious thing. Let's do an obvious thing here. It's tough to get this like just right. Get like a nice clean blend also. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely don't have a feel for these oil brushes yet. I'm using this in like a not the way it's intended, I think. Yeah, and all the stuff around here doesn't really resolve. Like, yeah, there's a lot of little things that don't quite work, but I am very happy with this area. Overall, I like how this cloud works. Maybe just add some little cloud nubbins here. Oh my god. This is incredible. Thank you, Jam. Hello, Jam. Welcome, Raiders. Oh my god. Ham, the drunk duck. First time chatter. Welcome in, Ham. Where are you calling from? What's your favorite radio station? Sure, we could have like a few more little clouds. At this point, I think this is done enough. It's done enough. Oh, of course, I understand. Let's take a look at the time lapse. This was an interesting one. Oh yeah, Galuda, go for it. Sorry, I'm mesmerized by the time lapse, but I'm gonna look in a moment. Little boat, second boat. There you have it. All right. Oh, I love EDF. I'm trying to load the image right now. For some reason, I can't seem to load that image. We'll give it a minute. Anyway. Let's... Oh yeah, EDF is great. I'd love to play... I actually have played EDF on stream before, but it was like a couple years ago. Before this life. Let's take a quick break. We've been going for an hour and a half. And then we're going to come back and draw a gurploid. That does work. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work. The other one didn't work. Well, you've got Tetris Effect connected. You've got Catherine. You've got Child Pokemon. You've got EDF. Oh, Bleed 2. Is that Galuda? Espagaluda, I should say. I don't know that fighting game. And Returnal. Thank you, Jam. Let me know what my score was. Oh, Akiba's Trip. Okay. Akiba's Trip. We'll be right back. He looked like he was throwing a Pokeball at a weakened child. And on that note, Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, everybody. You might know this character. This is Eviona. And hey, Harmless. Let me, I think I know. Yeah. Here we go. I really like Eviona's work, Eviona's art. Do I know? Hold on. Okay, I do not know Eviona's pronouns, but yeah, I really like their art. And so here we are. I'm trying to type and talk at the same time, and it's not going great. Ah, thank you. Okay. Do you have a mental mental database? I'm still. Whoa, that's so thin. Okay, so this is one thing. Eviona's style uses this monoline style, and it's a pretty thin line. So I'm gonna try to match that somewhat. Somewhat. I'm going to go a little thinner than usual for the baselines. And I want to be like very geometric. We'll see. Let's hear this. No, actually, let's hear this. Whatever. We'll come back to it. All right, next layer. Oh yeah, Returnal and Ginga Force, fantastic. Please, well, if you remember, post it up in Discord in the self promo channel or promo channel or whatever it's called. What did I name it? What am I doing with these eyes? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something here. Oh my gosh, it's we'll go back and clean these up. This might be too big. We'll see. I don't know why I'm starting with the facial features. I usually start with the hair, but I guess because the face is like so prominent. Thanks. I mean, it's tough to get it just right. By the way, I know this song starts out really nice and chill, and then it gets wild later. Maybe you've heard it before. Give myself a little more headroom here. And I might end up just redrawing the eyes or the mouth. We'll see. Somewhere around here. Connect to this arc. Yeah, so this is a little over eager. It's more like there. Is that about right? Hey, Elsa, thank you. And you too. I hope you're having a good one. Oh yeah, I'm drawing Eviona in the pinned message. Um, they are Eviona 2 on Discord, or on Discord, on Twitch. On Twitch, where we are right now. I should flip this and see how fucked up it looks. I'm sure it's not great. What I want to know, so is this line, is that part of the glasses? I guess it is. Okay, I'm going to turn those off for now. Let's erase some lines to make this a little easier to parse. Actually, this reminds me of a Japanese prog group that like sounds very, very similar to King Crimson. I'm going to queue up a song from them. One sec. Okay, I know this is going to look pretty different once I don't know. I see some issues though. Let's perform. Don't worry. We're going to perform a little surgery. It's perfectly safe most of the time. No, am I on the wrong layer? Oh, there we go. Just need like a little more. We need space for the eyebrows. And I guess I could also move the face down, but like I think proportionately that's going to feel a little better. We just got to connect these. Oh yeah, let's get these in too. I'll just erase. Now, what is that? The bottom one, is that a little person? Oh no. That's fine. Okay. Um let me do the eyebrows now. And also embolden this eye shape. Mm, it's hard to it's hard to get it like smooth and cover that whole curve. Okay. Okay. This is getting wacky. Don't worry, it's going to pull through. We're getting there. Ah, okay. Let me block some colors in and then we'll see how things look. Oh, I left part of the hair unresolved. You should make something to eat? Yeah. Let me know if you need me to weigh in on your food options. Oh, spicy chicken pot stickers? I mean, yeah. I'm sold. Okay, here. We're going to give Procreate a chance. Can you do it, Procreate? No. Look at this. If I turn off the background, You see these little slivers? It didn't fill all the way to the pixel. Whoops. Which is almost worse, because then I have to go and like check the perimeter. Why is it so hard to get that right? It kills me. Right? It's the worst. It's the worst. Anyway, this band rules. B Kyoran. This album is from 1982. They basically took the combined sound of King Crimson from the Red era and from like the Discipline era, and then kind of did their own thing. But like, it's so directly, I don't want to say derivative, but it like is directly from King Crimson, and I think that's a great thing. Hmm. Do you think we're ready for this song? Let's see.
They look so delicious.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sandwiches. If the dissonance, I don't know if, okay. If the dissonance of this song is getting to you, you can tap out. You just have to say so in the chat. You have to be brave enough to say.
Special power up.
Yeah, and thank you for the sandwiches, and hello, crew of Flow. This brush is a little small. We just got to clean up the perimeter, and then we can alpha lock. Thank you for the mystical sphere. All right, we got it. Alpha lock. Let's do quick pass for the mouth. Again, like Eviona's style is so like pop art that I feel like it's perfectly fine and good to use the original color palette strictly, like pretty strictly. I'm going to deviate. We're going to add a little bit of extra dimension, but some extra dimensional flavor. Now let's do a layer for the eyes. What? You can double redeem it? I think it's not going to necessarily work. Maybe I need to set a cooldown for that. Yeah, this, oh my god, this album is extremely good. It's not that intelligent. Here here's the band though that you're hearing right now. They didn't release that much music. They might, I don't know if they're still around in any form. I don't think so. But it's specifically their where is it? The 1982 EP. I cannot recommend it enough. It's like if you're a prog rock fan, it's a really, really interesting one. And it's worth listening to in like one sitting if possible. Okay, so then we need the white for the eye as well. We'll do that on a separate layer. This is like, it's too low contrast for me, so this is actually easier. Oh, I absolutely love Iron Maiden. Yeah. I will admit, I'm not really familiar with more recent Iron Maiden, though. I would like, for example, Power Slave is my favorite. I like the Power Slave era. I mean, yeah, I just don't really know their stuff beyond like 1992 or something. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go back to our base. The eyebrows are part of the skull, is what I'm deciding. So the color is going to go on the main color layer. Got this nice blue. Is that the same blue as the eyes? I think so. Oh man, that's gonna bug me. I gotta clean up that little tidbit here. Yeah, I'll check it out. I didn't realize they had done that. But yeah, like what an incredible band and legacy. Okay, this looks pretty janky. I'm gonna redraw the glasses, but I'll do a little trace situation with a slightly thinner brush. Guess what? This is legal. Nobody can stop me. Whoop. Oh, my magic trick just flopped. Were they ever really two separate layers? Who knows? I'm not sure I understand what these lines are on the glasses, but I like them as like a little graphical detail. Does anybody know? Can anybody explain to me like what this is? And I really I mean this like honestly, I'm not throwing shade in any way. It's maybe an eyelash, but it's like attached to the frame of the glasses. Anyway, I think it's cute. It's a nice little touch. We do need, yeah. I mean, yeah, we need this too. Evocative of eyelash makes sense. Yeah, oh my god. Their art is so good. It's yeah, I'm always like happy to see it. And so that's why this gurploid is overdue. And such a distinct, recognizable style. Okay, let's add some dimension. There is like a very soft shadow here, but I'm gonna punch it up. We've basically copied. Actually, I like that shadow color. Let's use that too. We're already alpha locked. That's the wrong brush. Oh no, it's the right brush, wrong size. Oh, I guess the song just ends right there. Interesting. Oh man, thank you for the update, Jam. You know, you can't, just saying, not that you need to. That would be a perfectly valid use of the shmupdate function if you wanted to notify us about the spiciness of your pot stickers. And that is not a euphemism. Oh, okay. Just listen and enjoy these samples. I don't know if we'll hear this whole song. There are two samples that are, I think, very recognizable. That are also kind of funny. You'll see what I mean. You've got the Pixies' Broken Face, and then the Beastie Boys. That's what it's all about. Listen to that. This is not going to work in the VOD because it's going to be muted, so enjoy this while you can. If it's not, I mean, maybe it's not synced. I know my spacing is different. It's a little off. I think I can live with that. Something like that. Yeah, question. Shoot. Yeah, basically in real time. Yeah. Twitch seems to be very generous. I use that term loosely. But yeah, short answer is if it, I mean, some stuff gets muted, but it's better if it's not in the VOD in the first place. Ideally. For me, the music that I'm playing right now is on an audio track that is set to just not be included in the VOD. In your OBS settings, you can say, hey, don't include, or rather do include, these specific audio tracks. So that audio track is only audible when it's live or, you know, recorded. Anyway, all I can say is in my time streaming, I have never gotten a copyright strike on Twitch. I hope I didn't just jinx myself by saying that, but like, I'm being, I think, respectful. Oh, what layer is that on? Oh, it's because it's alpha locked. Is it overkill to do like micro shadows on the eyebrows? I don't know if that shadow quite makes sense. Oh no, it was entirely muted. Yeah. Yikes. But I think taking my approach would mitigate that because it wouldn't be in the VOD, so that wouldn't be muted. It does mean sadly that like all my art stream VODs are very quiet. Very quiet. And then you just hear me talking occasionally. I don't know what I'm doing with the lighting over here. It doesn't really make sense. I guess that's okay. Oh, this song is good, but it's too spooky. It's too spooky right now. Sure. All right, this is coming together. I think it's almost making sense. I think this is more in shadow. I know I'm probably like overthinking the lighting here, but deep techno, I do like a deep techno. Yeah, I mean, genre labels, it's a tricky thing. I guess do all the edges deserve a little bit of shadow? I think maybe because of the blobular nature of a gurploid. The shading and lighting should be kind of blobular. And then at this point, yeah, like why have this little blob of light over there? Can I just cut that off? And then if I think of it that way, it like starts to affect other components of the lighting, and then I have to like rework stuff. I think as long as it's not distracting. The question is it like, is it better like that? I don't know. Hmm. Oh yeah, and importantly, we do need the highlight. What's going on there? Hmm. Oh, it's probably on this layer. Yep. Gotcha. Any others? No. Now again, because it's a gurploid, I'm tempted to... I don't know if I can work that in gracefully. Do some little... extra little shimmery highlights. Hello, Laha. How are you doing? Is that too much? I don't know. I kind of like... But then I'm like, oh, do you need one over here too? Can it just be that? Does it need to have a dot? Should it have a different pattern? Who knows? About to fall asleep? Yeah. Well, I hope you get some good rest. Ugh. I don't know. Okay. Nope. Wrong layer. There. There. Look at that. Because it's my active color, it's not available in my history. I don't think I can just drag it in. Oh, that's so silly. It's like I have to change to a different color. Now it's available in my history. It's a weird Procreate behavior. I don't know a way around that. If anybody understands what I just was complaining about. Okay, I'm not going to take that color exactly out of the box. We got to fuck with it a little bit. Did I say fuck? I think I don't I say it somewhat often? I think we got it. Let's crop. This is a big one. This is great. This is going to be 1300. If you didn't know, I like to guess. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty close, but not quite. It's going to be 1400. Wow. It's the year 1400. Yeah, exactly. It's white noise. All right. There's Eviona. Let's take a look at the time lapse. Here we go. Oop, there we go. Yeah. Thanks, Jam. This is a fun one. Oh my goodness. I was working slow tonight, but it was fun. I mean, I'm not complaining. I thought I was going to maybe have time to do another one. I do need to clean up the terminals, the eye nodules. What do you call this? What's that? Well, you know what? Shoot. I probably should get myself to sleep. I think I'm I don't think I can start another one. I think we'll wrap up here, but thank you all for being here. It's been a nice stream. Pretty likely I'll go live again tomorrow and maybe continue doing a similar thing, because this has been very nice. Let's see who's live. I hope you all have a good rest. Oh, I haven't gotten to raid depths in a while. Depths is doing Genesis Wheel. Thank you, Jam. You too. Absolutely. It's very relaxing, calming for me. Oops. It's so calming that I forgot to go to the after screen where we can see a little bit of fan art. Oh man, we just briefly saw the one that Clover Chibi did of me. That is really great. Oh yeah, say hello to Depths. Yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks everybody. You're all wonderful. Get some good rest. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good time. I'm going to click the button in 3, 2,